Thank you so much for joining with me. We are picking up our reading in Journey Through the Text of A Course in Miracles by Dr. Ken Wapnick, PhD. And this is Chapter 7, The Gift of the Kingdom. Picking up in the ego's fear of the atonement. Attack could never promote attack unless you perceived it as a means of depriving you of something you want. Yet you cannot lose anything unless you do not value it and therefore do not want it. This makes you feel deprived of it, and by projecting your own rejection, you then believe that others are taking it from you. You must be fearful if you believe your brother is attacking you to tear the kingdom of heaven from you. This is the ultimate basis for all the ego's projection. Thus the ego's lie. It appears that others take from us the peace we want, but in truth it is we who have thrown it away by valuing the ego's hell of separation more than the oneness of God's kingdom. Remember that the ego's law of scarcity is quickly transformed by the projection into the law of deprivation. We lack love because someone attacked us and stole it. We are then justified in being afraid, the end product of the ego's unholy trinity of sin, guilt, and fear. Our sin and guilt have been projected onto another, but we retain the fear of being sinfully attacked without being responsible for the sin, as we now read. Being the part of your mind that does not believe it is responsible for itself and being without allegiance to God, the ego is incapable of trust, projecting its insane belief that you have been treacherous to your Creator. It believes that your brothers, who are as incapable of this as you are out to take God from you. Whenever a brother attacks another, that is what he believes. Projection always sees your wishes in others. If you choose to separate yourself from God, that is what you will think others are doing to you. Here then is our secret wish: to keep the guilt over the separation we stole from God, but magically believe it is in another. Projection allows us to have our ego's cake of separation and enjoy it by making others pay the price of our perceived treachery to God. We deny in others and in ourselves the self that God created one with Him, whereby the ego's idle wishes have substituted for the will of God. You are the will of God. Do not accept anything else as your will, or you are denying what you are. Deny this and you will attack, believing you have been attacked. But see the love of God in you and you will see it everywhere, because it is everywhere. See His abundance in everyone and you will know that you are in Him with them. They are part of you as you are part of God. You are as lonely without understanding this as God Himself is lonely when His sons do not know Him. Seeing beyond the ego in our brothers helps us shift from the ego's belief in scarcity to the Holy Spirit's teachings of abundance. We both have and are the will of God. Attack, therefore, is the ego's insane defense against this truth. We first attack ourselves by believing we have attacked God and then project our belief onto others. Forgiveness is Jesus' gentle remedy for this madness, as it undoes the veils of guilt we laid upon our brothers and ourselves. Needless to say, the statement that God is lonely is a metaphor to describe the loving oneness of His will. Since we cannot be separate from Him, how can He be lonely? Accepting this truth leads beyond the metaphor to the reality, and Jesus urges us to recall that totality cannot be fragmented except in the ego's insane dreams of separation. And I will stop there today, and we will pick up on that reading tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining with me. I love you. I will see you then.